pleasure to interview Mr. Petrossian for Riviera One. And beginning with the first question, we would like to know all about the story, the history of Petrossian. Could you tell us, please?
For sure. Well, the story of Petrossian begins with my father and uncle. They escaped from Russia. At that time, Armenia was part of the Russian Empire. But there was the Turkish genocide with the Armenians, and then they escaped because they were afraid of what was happening at that time. So they escaped where? Why in France? For one good reason, is that in the Russian Empire, the French language was very common to the bourgeoisie, and they knew the language, they knew the French culture, so naturally they came into France. So they thought about what to bring in France. Everything was present, but not caviar. The caviar was unknown, and they knew the caviar, and their idea was to bring caviar to France and to the French taste. And they were responsible to get the French the culture of caviar. This history, more than practically 100 years now. We are the children, and I am the youngest of the following generation. So now, more than 40 years in this business, and I enjoy it a lot because it is a culture of the taste, a culture of the best. You know, in the caviar is a very complicated item. The caviar is not simple. Why? Because you have different species. Each species of sturgeon has his own taste, his own difference. And for us, we elaborate the caviar just as the same way you elaborate a wine. So it's by the selection and the maturation, we get the produce to the top. And that's my job, and that's our knowledge. That's my know-how.
On the French Riviera, where can you find it? In which kind of places? And do you think there is an increasing demand on the French Riviera for these luxury products?
Absolutely, there is a completely new demand because the Riviera has changed a lot. Now we have a lot of new people visiting the Riviera, like our Russian friends, like the Chinese population. We have a lot of newcomers that were not used this last year to come, and that creates a new demand. And for that, we have some plans to open new shops in the Riviera. In the future 6 months, we will open 2 places in the Riviera. And this is also a completely new way of distribution that was not present even 10 years ago. So really the internet is bringing a new dimension because people today, easy, they go on Google, blah, 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 they have immediately the name, where it is, what to think about. So it's an easy way to find the products, to learn about the difference. So internet is really a big tool. Now you have also new tools like the tweets, like Facebook, like others that are bringing also another kind of customer, another type of exposure.
And how would you suggest us to taste the caviar in best conditions?
Come to our restaurants. We have a lot of restaurants, and you have also this magnificent place.
Yes, thank you.
It's a pop-up restaurant, yes. But it was fun to do this island in the middle of the boat.
Yes.
So it's a luxury in the middle of luxury.
Yes, it's a good pleasure.